Tinubu on his knees begs Nigeria army not to carry out planned military coup in Nigeria to oust him. Here are the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 10th of February 2024, and I have a very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very information because it's very, very important, I can assure you. So I don't want to waste your time. I will go straight and read the news in details. The president of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has begged the Zoo Janjaweed military not to carry out the already planned coup d'etat in Nigeria in order to oust him. And as you can see on your screen, I will be reading from one of the Zoo Gota media outlet known as People's Gazette, and their own title says, Tinubu begs Nigeria army to shun coup d'etat plot. Listen, to be honest with you, I have not read this news in full details on my own before recording it. We are going to read it together. Now, this is their own title. Let us delve straight and read the news in full details. President Bola Tinubu on Saturday urged the Nigerian army to shun actions that could truncate Nigeria's democracy. You never see anything. The president made this plea. Let me take that again. The president made this plea. You all understand the meaning of plea. The president made this plea at the Diamond Jubilee of the Nigerian Defense Academy, NDA, in Kaduna on Saturday, according to his spokesperson, Ajuri Ngelale. I also understand that this Ajuri Ngelale is from Mauritania. He is not even originally from the zoo, including the so-called Mr. President. And he continued, I urge you to continue to play your constitutional role of safeguarding the territorial integrity of Nigeria, our dear fatherland, said Mr. Tinubu. That is what the so-called Mr. President said. Now let's continue. Mr. Tinubu added that the army must shun any acts that are inimical to the well-being of their nation, an act which can destroy the gains of democracy which we have enjoyed in the last 20 years. There is nothing like democracy in the zoo, and there is nothing that you have enjoyed. The only thing that you have enjoyed between 1999 and this very moment is the criminality, the looting, the atrocities, and hunger that has bedeviled the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom. As if that is not enough, the creation of different terrorist organizations in the northern part of the zoo, the insecurity, the killing of innocent Nigerians at will with impunity, these are the benefits of the so-called democracy that they have enjoyed in the zoo since 1999 till today. There is nothing else a common man has enjoyed in the zoo under democracy. Just they have brought a way to lure the innocent masses out there in the name of casting their votes, which they call their constitutional rights, in order to use that opportunity to select another or any other criminal that they want to put in power in order to use him to continue the looting and killing the innocent citizens of the zoo. That is the reason why Biafrans have risen up and said, never should we continue in this setup, we have to leave. Now, why celebrating fallen heroes who lost their lives protecting the country's territorial integrity, Mr. Tinubu said, the war against the enemies of Nigeria is not over, and it will never be over until the zoo sees our final balkanization. He continued, He charged the Nigerian army to upscale the fight against insecurity, which has robbed us of peace and progress. They can never stop insecurity. The president pleaded to Nigerian army to shun actions that are capable of truncating democracy comes as the continent witnessed a series of coup d'etats. In the past 3 years, several African countries such as Mali, Burkina Faso, Guinea, Sudan, and most recently Niger Republic and Gabon have been controlled by military juntas who cited corruption, insecurity, and increased poverty as the basis for the takeover from democratic governments. From 1966 to 1993, Nigeria experienced several coups executed by military regimes on widespread corruption, electoral fraud and violence, poverty and insecurity. The country returned to democracy in 1999. Now, that's exactly what I have said already. The only benefit is all these things that I have mentioned, including using the opportunity and the name they call democracy in Africa to rob people their inalienable right to choose who is going to govern them. Because as far as I understand the real meaning of democracy, democracy is the government of the people and for the people. So the people have the right to choose who they want to be their leader. But here in the zoo, the kind of democracy that we see here is an opportunity for the political criminals who use the name democracy and voting exercise to lure people out of their homes to go and cast their vote. And then they use that opportunity to rig it and put whoever they want to be in power. Especially, he must be a criminal, like Tinubu. He must be a criminal just like Tinubu, who has robbed Lagos dry, a bullion van man. That is the kind of democracy you have in the zoo. Anytime you have a genuine man to rule the zoo, the northerners, the Fulani Caliphate in the zoo, in the northern part of the zoo, will give that person Boko Haram. That is what we witnessed during Jonathan Ebele Goodluck. So it is not a new thing to us. Ifugia, that is the reason why we, the Biafra people, have said we don't want again. We know they do again, not be by force. Not be by force, we don't want again. This is what is going on. And by the way, I have, I have information that Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, all these countries, including Guinea and Sudan, that they now want to create a confederation. They want to come together just the way they have the highly corrupt ECOWAS. The most idiotic and useless entity known as ECOWAS is now a thing of the past, as long as Niger and other military-controlled countries are concerned. This is real and it's happening. And the so-called ECOWAS countries led by the zoo called Nigeria are panicking. They are all panicking at the moment. The other day, they converged in Abuja to plan how they are going to lure these countries back into ECOWAS, but it's not working for them. So, my people, you have heard it. Tinubu is panicking. I don't want to bring my prediction from beginning into this broadcast until it happens. I have told you what is going to happen. I am not a prophet, so you don't misquote me. I don't want to bring that my prediction into this broadcast until it happens. Whichever way, it is obvious that Tinubu is not going to last in that seat. So let us watch and see what is going to happen. Why the Fulani Caliphate keep on making their plans on how to oust the man. Thank you, my people. To Salo Numozia and make it go viral.